Good morning, chaps. So we've had some really exciting news here at the Hero Motor Company. This morning we've received a letter, a very exciting letter, from Goodwood for the Festival of Speed. And we are lucky enough to own a very, very special and very lovely Alpina B6, an E12 1976 B6 that is. And it's 60 years of Alpina this year, so that's what they're celebrating at the Festival of Speed this year, or one of the things they're celebrating at the Festival of Speed. So we've had an invite to show our Alpina B6 in the Cartier Concours, which is on the lawn in front of the house at Goodwood. So one of the classes for the Cartier Concours d'Elegance is Alpina. It's going to be a real privilege showing this car there. It's very exciting for us. Actually, we've got two going, but more on that later. Two Alpinas, that is. This is our one though, which we want to share with you. It's a very good motivation for us to get the car out of storage, not just get it ready to be displayed and exhibited and to compete in the concours, but also to actually carry out some rather outstanding future-proofing work and getting her ready for daily use. So it's a bit of a sort of kick up the bum we needed to get the car out of storage and ready. She's been sitting here for some years. We're incredibly excited. So it is amazing that after receiving that letter, I've sort of reflected on my career over the last 35 years. And it is truly amazing that the brand that I fell in love 35 years ago, when car nuts were still weirdos, is now taking pride of place at the Cartier Concours at Goodwood. So how exciting is that? And what a privilege. Let's get her in the workshop and we'll see you guys at the Festival of Speed.
It's completely corroded.
And then this new one.
And then this new one is obviously... You can't buy this housing anymore at all. So we've got a brass blanking plug coming for here. Yeah. Apart from that, yeah, we've cleaned it and it's ready to go on.
So I always thought it was a shame, these early B6s, they didn't trim the rear seats in Alpina cloth. Because B7 turnovers, they did go the extra mile and do the rear seats.
Imagine what the rear seats look like with that blue.
Yeah.
It just flow, wouldn't it?
Very tempted to do it one day. I know it's not original, but we'll probably do it one day. So we're going to split right through the blue in the Alpina stripe there, which I couldn't even begin to work out how to sort or how to resolve that problem. And obviously, no way you're going to be buying this original Alpina seat cloth. but took it to Scott, our trimmer, and he had a genius idea. And what he's done, you can see this tide mark here, through here, and that was actually underneath there, and there was enough cloth under here to pull it forward, bring it round, and then stitch another swage in there, and that actually wasn't there. So that one was, but that one wasn't. But actually, I think it works really well. It almost looks better than it did originally. But that saved our Alpina seat cloth. Careful, chaps.
Got it.
They just look fantastic, those Alpina seats. But imagine what that looked like in 1976. That is all oxidised.
Yeah, you can see it's got faded.
Yeah, it's gone dull. And it's got a few little white marks on it that do actually all come off. I think they're very, very old 1970s polish actually. But let's get something on there to get the oxidisation off. They look better, don't they?
Much better.
It's lifted the whole front of the car. You don't realise how dull that glass has got.
Oh, it does.
And that
So
as
much
well.
better.
I'm glad we could still get a new grille. Look at that. The finishing touch. Once we get that spoiler back from paint, the new Alpina stripes.
It looks so much better.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing. Yeah, what I don't want to do is retrim the steering wheel. I love that patina. That
Oh,
Where
right,
it's-
interesting.
where it's been used, I like that.
No, I think keep it exactly how it is.
Yeah, we'll just paint the boss. see you at Goodwood, chaps. So we've made it, all trailers unloaded. 2 trophy winners, we rather hope. I definitely think, without a shadow of doubt, the best B6s in the country. All ready for Cartier over the Goodwood Festival of Speed weekend. So good afternoon everybody, it's Saturday here at the Goodwood Festival of Speed, and as you know, the whole team at work have been absolutely working all hours to prepare these cars. I've spent less effort on motor racing than I have entering 2 cars in the Cartier Concours. It's such an honour to be here, and it's a pleasure to have our 2 B6s, both the E12 and the E30 here, and obviously we're hoping for a win. So good morning, Sunday, Goodwood Festival of Speed, and it's the important day. We've got judges circulating around at the moment, so fingers crossed, everything crossed, that the Hero Motor Company will be getting a trophy for our wonderful Alpina B6. Yeah. Absolutely, yeah. It's all there, just been air leaks, fuel injections. Yes. So it's Monday, back at work after the Festival of Speed, and what an amazing event that was. I think I said earlier, it's been a few years since I've been, and I mean, for me, one of the most amazing things to see there was the amount of Formula One world champions, but over 100 Formula One cars running up the hill. Just amazing to see, and some of those sounds really take you back. But for us, it was about the Cartier Concours, and what a privilege that was to be involved in that and have 2 cars entered under the Hero Motor Company name. 2 cars, one our own car, the green Alpina B6 E12, and Carl Cox's lovely E30 B6 3.5, which we entered on his behalf, and we care for that car. And it was just such a privilege to be involved with that event and so many other absolutely fabulous cars. We didn't win, but all credit, I have to say, to the winner, who was a chap who drove a very, very long way in his 850 CSI Alpina B12, which I'm sure some of you have already seen. And congratulations to him, a well-deserved win. But we had an amazing event, an amazing time. We enjoyed the preparation and the build-up to it, and it was just a great privilege being there. For any of us that saw you there, thanks for popping in and saying hi. Hopefully, see you next year.